What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Anno 1800. We're here in the New World, and we are going to be working on optimizing this place a little bit here. We just got delivery of a bunch of steel, which we needed to really kick off our fuel station production, which is very valuable to us. And so hopefully we can get some fuel delivered here. And I want to start turning our corn situation well. So corn, we produce a ton of it. We don't need that much corn. Holy cow, we don't need that much corn. You're going to just cut off all of this. And let's rebuild our corn farms. So, corn over here. Build out our silo, build out our tractor. And we're just going to make your farm come out all the way here. Is there more? There is more. Okay. And that's it. So there's a little bit of that. We could do... What we'll do. This isn't terrible. What I want to do is put this like so. Put you here. And we just put a line on the other side, and that is our production. Okay. Build one of those. That gives us how much corn? We'll have to wait and see you actually work. Track occupied. Wait or build parallel tracks.
I've done my job without hellish machinas all my life, and I'm not changing that now.
He's not convinced about the tractors. Okay.
I feel bad for the poor jornaleros. They will never experience the bliss that comes with progress.
Yeah, you poor jornaleros. Fuel. How much fuel do we have? We have 4 tons of fuel. That's a good amount. I want to get that up. So now our corn. Look at the corn production. We have 8 corn with 1 of these. Should be the same with coffee. 8 coffee? 8 coffee. Wow. Let's look at sugarcane then. How much sugarcane do we produce? We need 2 of them is the answer. So let's go ahead and drop you. Let's produce some sugarcane.
Ceasefire has ended.
What I really want to do is I want to move this 1 level up. Just so we can have some throughput here. There we go. This way we have everything we need to make sure our fuel carts can get through. Okay. Sugarcane. So we want to go to our sugarcane. We need 2 of you. Let's plan out what that's going to look like. Need a tractor on one side. Other side will be our fertilizer. Not a ton. Just make sure we double you down. All right, and that's as efficient of a farm as we can build right there. All right, anything more on this we'll need to improve bioproduction here. We're running low again on our tractors, but if we look now at our sugar, we'll meet the demand, and then some. We'll be a little bit higher than this once this gets put through, but that's very good. Very, very good. Corn's crazy. We had a lot of corn production, and now we are actually creating an excess here.
If professors only traded ideas as freely as we do. But they only trade in favors.
How's our port looking? 900 here. Might want to get a little more excess as we go.
Awaiting new horizons.
Okay. So, Old World we'll visit and start doing some of this stuff here while we wait for a shipment of steel to make its way back to the New World.
New commission?
Go and take everything you can have here. We ship you New World Manola. Gonna go back to Manola.
Ready for a challenge.
We're shipping you back to the Old World at High Clarence Hall. Next thing we want to improve upon. Well, I do see this stuff here, red peppers. I'd like to improve the red pepper production. We have a lot of those, and they use Artistas, I'm pretty sure. We'll plan this out. I know I'm doing some import-exports of our motors. Let me make sure we have a minimum, like, motors here. Just make sure we have 50 of you. I feel like I'm exporting all of them to the New World. Yeah, we have 230 of these at the New World. Make sure we have a little bit here so I can get stuff done. Okay, but what this guy produced, it's an awkward amount. Very awkward amount. What if I were to move it? Something like this. It's only 2 off, so I put 2 here. 1, 2. That's a square. And that's our answer. Okay. About as optimized as we can make it. Build this, and we're just going to miss some of the steam engines here. Go speed 3, we'll get another one delivered soon. So our demand for the peppers. Well, we have... Let's just drop that then. And look at peppers now. Let's see if that's enough on its own. May not, maybe it may not. I'm not sure. We'll find out. We can see. In fact, I probably want to actually take this and move it. And I could fit it like right up against this. Problem is there's no really industry here. Leave it for now. I'm gonna take you, move you over here, drop this down. Let's make a second little thing right through here. Do a little divider. And then just get rid of anything that doesn't fit. Run this line all the way down this way. That becomes that. Free that up. You suddenly have to produce a little bit more. That's fine. There you go. You're getting your fertilizer throughput. You're going to be kitted out. This can expand all the way through. Now, whatever, it doesn't matter where the lines cross. Check out the pepper. And that's enough for us to get our demand met with. Cool. Okay. Next question becomes schnapps and potatoes. Potatoes. 18 of them. I feel like we can get that number down. Let's do the same process. Gonna move our schnapps over here. And we want to
Your
just
ship has returned
move
from
all of
its
those.
voyage.
Take our schnapps guy. I want to get a fertilizer silo on one side. I want to get a factory on the other side. Move you here. You can be on that side as well. Clean this route out so we can make things look nice. Move you up. And what is this going to look like? Let's just fix our thing here. So if I do this, not super clean. We can fix that though. It is very compact. What I will say for it. If I were to do like something like so. That's factory here, put like one of you there. How much do I have left? 4. It's a very awkward size. I could go wider.
See how the people seize the economy for themselves.
Is that perfect? Might be.
Spare a thought for us?
I don't need quartz sand. But, just look at diplomacy here. I do want to get George on my
Help
side more.
yourself, Gav. Have you never asked questions? Who doesn't ask
Okay,
questions?
there we go. And if we check this, our potatoes. Lead ace. Let's just see. Agricultural goods. Potatoes are right there. It's close. We're looking
You
good.
now have the required permit to expand the campus.
Yeah, we can expand the campus even more. Cool. Let's build a second one of you just for the culture. And can I fit you like back to back here?
A
I almost
great
can.
wave is coming. Let it carry you to your dreams.
Here, give me propaganda here.
Copy?
Edit. You will do like a little bit of production in return for illness.
Smallest inkling of success is still your inkling of success.
Okay, move you one over. Move this one down.
Don't always know what will be good for them in the end.
I want to move this line here.
Don't always know what will be good for them in the end.
He's happy with me. Give me a back-to-back of you. That's more schnapps we know what to deal with here.
Starving? Why turn your nose up at the potato?
Right, we now have a huge excess of potatoes. They are going to be more than we ever need. Eindhoven makes 25 potatoes. So in terms of schnapps, work our way from front to back here.
Alas,
We make enough schnapps
my
for everybody.
bowels churn afresh, and I must beg your expertise. Buckaroo!
What's your destruction quest here? 2 frigates, okay. Well, lucky for me, I have
Attention for
this
the
guy
Admiral.
here. Do need to send one of you. Well, we'll send you guys together.
Aye, aye.
Send a flagship to help out here. One of you can get sent over to here.
Let the sails fill.
The other one, I want whatever goes on a ship here. I like the movement speed. I like the damage slowdown. Don't have a lot of steam ships. Let's get more. It's kind of trash. Whatever. Come sink this.
Prime every gun.
Okay. Anything else to be optimized? Well, you
No
have
space
room
left here.
for... you have that stuff. Can't make fertilizer here yet. Upgrade you, upgrade you. You got a lot going on. This is now optimized, this is optimized, this is optimized. That is good. Build more. Come here. We look at our raw material. A little wonky in some places. We gotta meet that demand. But start with consumer goods instead. Shops is good. Soap is good. Gonna need more of our canned goods. And that's where we want to start, is with canned goods. So our canned food, it's an artisan thing. We need goulash and iron ore. How we do with goulash? Goulash. Produce more of it.
The finishing touches, and there.
Okay, so where's our canned goods stuff? Cannery's right here. Let's produce 2 more of you then. Yeah, 2 more of you. Got the slots for before. Right, now how does our iron ore look? Need more of it. Well, we have some iron deposits.
Under attack.
They're all being worked. This one doesn't have its thing set up yet. Do I have this being worked, Bruce? No, I don't. Okay. Ship under attack. Let's look at it.
Flagship at your service.
Steer us forth.
Ordnance spotted.
D3.
On our way.
Pick that up. We'll sail you back here.
We'll give it
You
our
can
best.
sail back to Archibald Clipper. And let's look at the region. So, in this region only, we have excess
Spread
iron
some
ore,
happiness with it.
lacking in coal. It's a concern. Your coal's being worked. Your coals are both being worked. How is your coal production on this island? And are we shipping iron? This is the one I'm worried about, is this iron here. We're not doing any, like, shipping of raw goods here.
The people
They're
celebrate
Bridge and
your
Lindhoven
leadership.
together for raw goods. We lack in coal, but we're doing fine in everything else. We need 4 coal. Can't really get more coal easily. How was our surplus of coal? Do we have a surplus of coal? Going down. All islands together, do we have it? Of coal? No, we're close though. Our coal's being worked. I need another island here that has coal. Really is what this is telling me. Is there a 3 coal deposit anywhere? There's 2. This is probably the best island for me to grab. Hold on a second. Is there a coal and copper? This is coal and copper.
I have to
Barrels
think what's
Town.
best for us.
Let's have niter. Alright, I think... Do I have grapes? I don't have grapes. Oh. Couple options here. We're gonna get Barrels Town. Over time.
Are you sure?
That's our new thing. We're gonna work on getting Barrels Town. The reason we're doing these 2 guys
People who just take and take till there's nothing left.
is that they're easy to keep in our good graces. Okay. This place is optimized now. We have a little bit of a shortage on some things. We're doing fine on iron. Assuming that we ship over our iron from other places, right? Yeah, we do rend coal and iron to get shipped over. So that should keep us afloat, hopefully. Other thing I want to check is all islands. I want to look at fertilizer. We still have enough excess to ship it elsewhere. I could do the fertilizer. Next step fertilizer is going to be this island. But do we want to do that? Not really. If we're really suffering for it, we could. But I don't think it matters. Who bought our share? Someone bought our share. I bet you it's Tabarim. It is. Buy that back. Okay, New World now. We did well with these two things. Let's work on our other regions here. So one thing I'm noticing here is these things that produce tobacco, we're going to really lose out on a lot of that, I think. Let's plan for it. You have some steel available. Is it enough to really make the difference? I don't think it is.
The more the
Our
merrier.
fuel reaches quite far. You're struggling to keep up a little bit sometimes. Can I make an insistence that you always store a little bit? Make sure you always have 100 of this. Please and thank you. The distance this has to ship is insanely far, which could cause some problems. Agricultural products. Plantain, cocoa's fine with 2. Definitely overkill on that, but we'll have excess. Cotton.
Ah, you're ready.
And a
That really
request.
is first rate.
Okay. Let's plan out our plantain production here. As far as goods we don't have, we'll get some of those goods soon. I want to see what happens if I put you over here. How much fuel do you need? Quite a bit. What if I were to put you like right here? Just want to plan to save some space, you know? It's like 3 extra. Tractor one. Let's be smart where the tractor's placed, because the tractor's harder to get than fertilizer. And you still need 3. Let's move it up 1. Pitch that. Move this down. Move you here. If I do this and this. Ugly, but it works. That's 1 plantain farm. And definitely need more of them. Shit. That sucks. Tractor, fertilizer, go like so. Not a lot. I just wonder if I move this left a little bit, could I fit it without having to do some crazy stuff? Let's do this for now. Just know whatever we have for plantains will be doubled. So this is going to be up to 20 once we get the steel we need.
Awaiting new horizons.
Picking up. See how the steel fares. See how far you get. Right, you do deliver that far. How's our fuel production here? Got fuel to spare. Okay, that will get delivered. Want to do cotton now. We might come and revisit this because it feels very inefficient. No, need a cotton plantation. Okay. So we check again. Plantains are good. The cotton's gonna be pretty close to good. Let's go speed 3. Fertilizer will get delivered.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
We don't make Kuktek here. We do make the tobacco. We make the Nandu. We have quite some Nandu feathers as well. We've got quite a lot of milk. Okay, so now our cotton's picking up. We actually right at capacity. That's crazy. Look at us. Wow. Room to spare. We can optimize this all further. So, that's our raw goods. What about our farms and things? Any farms that need to be like animal farms, I should say, not like your typical farms. I think we've already optimized the animal farms. Yeah, now it's just a matter of let's make more fertilizer. These guys a little bit of love. Okay. Next move here. I want to get another clipper. Or at least this one doing tobacco. We don't need all that tobacco. What I want to do is load a Manola some fertilizer. And unload that fertilizer in Tabaret. See if that's enough. I can change the distribution there if we need less or more throughput. We shall see. So, with our recent increase, we might have a need to increase our consumer good capacity here. Everything looks fine. Let's take a look at... None of these islands should have anything else. Let's factor in Rindhoven here. Alright, I see coffee. Let's work on coffee now. Since that will be quite a bit here. Wait, what the fuck? All islands. We really produce that much schnapps? Why do we not have a demand for schnapps? Is there a festival going on? I bet you there is. Alright, we will circle back, but first let's check out why we have that need for schnapps. Old World, I bet you there is a festival here. Yeah, beer festival. Beer, schnapps, and champagne are all being met. You were pretty productive. That's why you're doing quite well. tractor berm here.
Always harder with someone at your shoulder.
You're struggling a little bit. Here's what we want to do. We want to take a couple of our workers here. Welcome them into the artisan ranks. At least just around this central area. And then when one of you gets good, we'll get our fur coat stuff settled. So our fur coats everywhere. Probably be doing better here.
I don't have all I need for my canvas.
You miss fabric. Don't I have the fur coat lady? I should. Well, let's drag some production out here and deal with our fur coat problems. You are improved. I kind of want to maintain the utility there. This will do it. There we go. That's enough space. So I can put you like right here. Move this. Tuck you in like right in the corner. Damn. Get you right here. You don't need road.
The Cyclidion, where the winds have changed.
Alright, we're gonna focus on fur coats. Carpentry works and window makers don't care. Sewing machine factory. These are all factories. Right here. Fur coat, you use wool. There you go. Does this count as a cloth industry? I assume you do. We'll get you some wool. I want a second one of you.
Clothes should not be worn as marks of status.
Okay. Start with destroying you. These two guys will run. Look at our wool. Need a little bit more. I would make you a little bit more useful here. Here we go. Need 3 of them. Fits kind of terribly when you add in the extra space there. But if I do something like this and then catty corner it, it looks better. Didn't want to get rid of that. Let's move you over to like right here. But what we do want to do is just make sure we have this production line set up here.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
We're just going to tessellate this and get rid of whatever excess we can get rid of from the other place. Move you, like right here. Copy you. Just draw like a little line here, and we'll deal with any inefficiencies, whatever. Let's just drop, 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 and drop. And move you up 1. Can do this, can do this. This line doesn't really need to be here anymore. somewhere here I had this guy. Cloth industries, animal farms, and our framework knitters. Let's move you and tuck you in right here in the back. I don't need you to boost the animal farms anymore. Need the knitters. Flour mill. You already have the cloth. Slaughterhouse. Potato farms. The weapons. Something like targeted. So alternatively, I can just go for the... We'll leave you free. Eventually we'll get the bombing guy. And slot him in there. So you're almost perfect. Let's just drop you over here. This is the large guy. He's the one that's a little bit awkward size. Gets you to add ponchos. Remember knitters, dealers, and tailor shops.
Look sharp.
And we'll work on this place later. Okay, that will all run. Would love to move this line of shops like one over. You kind of fit perfectly where you are. Frees up a little bit more space up here. And if I'm correct, our wool, we've got excess. Quite a bit of excess. We could do more on the cattle farm as well. How does our goulash look? Oh, we need a lot more goulash. Remember you in my production here. Alright, goulash. Is that enough? Goulash. No, we need one more. Where's our last goulash go? Feeling it like right here. It works. Oh, you're like one too high. Now you overlap. Oh, shit. Remember what I had built here. Car factory, flour mill, teff mill, paper mill. Brick we didn't have. Bakeries we have some of. Add the chocolate to the bakery. Bicycle sewing machine. Productivity. Gar mill. Cloth industries. We don't really have any cloth stuff here. Light bulb, gramophone, oil station, slaughterhouses, animal farms. Don't use them. I could reduce maintenance costs in return for... No. Sewing machine, factory, bicycle, sewing machine.
Better
Okay,
not
whatever.
be a con.
I have more stuff here. What did I have equipped? Huh. Carpentry works and window makers. Mixed with wood veneers. Not using the crop farm stuff. Well, I actually could use the crop farm. We'll throw the crop farm thing in. Potato farm, Hacienda potato farm. Is power plant in my range? It's not. If I move you one up, I could put the power plant in your range. Why is that not in my range? That's strange. Let's move you down one. You'll now make your own oil. There you go. And that's now slotted in. Very weird. And I could put another one of you right there. I think we're good. We'll need one more thing for this guy, but for now, we can leave it. Ideally, you want something to for goulash or canned good stuff. I just don't see. Yeah, nothing in here about canned goods. See if I have a guy I can get about canned goods,
Surely
though.
the choice is black and white. What with my clean record executing justice.
Clay pits, mines. Actually, isn't terrible. Send a schooner over here.
Adjust the sail.
You're looking for something? And I...
Odds are we won't get there by the time it's, like, ready.
Ready for a challenge.
Do my clipper. Like I was on a mission, I've now forgot what that mission was. Tailor shop, ball manufacturing, costume shop. Bonus productivity, less workforce, less maintenance cost. That is just good. What you want. Less telephones. Service, less range, but less maintenance cost. Let's do this guy or something. Less maintenance cost, but more fire? I mean, yeah. Could be worthwhile. Could be extremely worthwhile. Just sell you back home.
On our way.
Lost a share somewhere in there.
People who just take and take. Till there's
And I'm working on
nothing
buying
left.
barrel stuff, right? Gotta keep an eye on that.
Ah, so you want to play that game?
So we want the coal here. Coal and the copper. Both things are very valuable for us. We have up to 4,000.
I am one of the scholars. Can I assist you?
Do another
perhaps?
major research. I think I can build more of these. That's almost 5,000. When we hit 5,000, we should be as good as I'm gonna get. Maybe I don't even build the next level of this. Like, we just sit on what we have.
No
And now
essays
build them
today.
out.
Let the
I can cut them out of, like,
blind
goulash and stuff. Giving them rum, but I don't really need to give them rum. Okay, that's settled. New world. Over here.
Ready for a challenge.
I no longer really need to send the cloth over, do I? Right? Like in Rindhoven? We no longer have demand for the cloth because we're using wood instead. Kind of a waste. That's fine.
What can I do for you?
Go get full. Really go up to 500? Or have you been struggling to keep
Come
up?
join us.
Shouldn't be. Can you stockpile fuel, or does it have to come directly from the source? You can't stockpile fuel, it seems.
Good and ready.
Okay, we need coffee. Somewhere in here is that list. There's chocolate. I don't care about chocolate. There's fuel. coffee. We have a lot of coffee beans, don't we? Oh yeah, we have more than enough to keep producing here. Thought I had a guy for coffee beans. And here's our coffee guy right here. They replace what this guy was with a trade union. Slot him in right in this spot here. What can I do with this trade union?
Finds irrigation, where every
Cigar factory, more productivity. We got rum distilleries around us. What about rum? Instead of sugar, the building process coffee beans. So the coffee factory could be really useful.
You gained an influence bonus.
Coffee roaster gets better. Tortilla maker, carpentry works, window makers, sugar plantations. Okay. And then oil wells. Let's start with the coffee roaster. Just build a second one here. We make 6 coffee. That's now enough coffee to get really anything done. You're now the highest tier. We're still going to need a second one of you. I can tell. Tell if that's going to come. I could probably slot you guys in here and move this around to make more sense. Make sure this is aligned properly. I want to move these here. Instead, we put this guy right here. Sure. Works for me. What's our felt look? Felt looks fine.
We need raw materials.
You're missing coffee. We have coffee. It's just a matter of getting it to you. At this point, I think we can just start paving everything. So we shall. And I'd say we're all set here for our intermediate goods. And we've gotten past the 5,000 mark for research, which means we can do major discoveries. Old world coffee, rum, and cotton is pretty good. I would rather, honestly... look at a field upgrade permit. I'm curious on what this
No
does.
land that produces such marvelous and ingenious mentors as our engineers can truly
Add you to the queue. Add you to the queue. And we'll even add you to the queue. And it bumps up to 6K. Of course it does. Okay, so that's that. You're never gonna beat that stuff. We just have to kind of catch up to it. Add all these to queue once because we finally caught up to them, and let's make sure we get so you can get advanced roasters in the old world. Okay. Interesting, but not super useful for us.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
We'll keep that running in the background, but I really don't care too much about that. So
bored, I might just lay an egg.
we could keep going for Mezcal and Jolea. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to go and work at Embesa? We probably want to look at Embesa. Logic for working at Embesa now is the fact that, do I have herb productivity? If I have herb productivity, I can do it all here. We have excess corn. I could probably buy.
You are here to help?
Charcoal kilns, make coffee roaster. Makes chocolate. I actually do want that right now. Here's my clipper. See all this clipper right here? I need this.
Route plotted.
You have 9 minutes. That's probably enough time. So you. The thing that gives me coffee roasting is better. I'll also build one for the oil wells here. This oil well is just too good for me to not have a trade union here. It's just cram it back here so we have more space if we need it. We can build like a little road to it or something. I don't know. There you go. But we want to put you out here. Animal farms are more productive at the cost of expenses. That's not what we care about, but oh well. Really want a clipper.
Liberty,
It's all
equality,
ship
and
stuff,
brotherhood.
which is expected. And I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, my girlfriend just got home, so I wanted to say hello to her. Since it's been a while since I was here, I just got back in town from a trip, so I wanted to greet her. But we'll finish up this video, and then I'll probably end the recording session. And none of that matters to you guys, because that's all going to be coming out way later in the past. But okay, we're going to spend $500,000 on getting these guys. The coffee roaster here, getting us some extra chocolate. That's good. I have yet to actually build the production facilities for chocolate, because we just have all of the guys that help us get rid of it. Let's do some research fields here. Let's get work on our technological advancement here. I feel like these guys are hard to get than other stuff. I like the hops fertility, and production buildings cost less maintenance but more chance of fire. Just generally good. We'll do it again. Drinks bonus productivity, less maintenance. That's amazing. Crops more productivity, more modules. Income but less fire. Universities more expensive but give attraction. Industrial tech for sure. I see gold. I take gold. All assembly lines and all artisan workshops plus productivity, less maintenance. That's amazing. Plantain productivity, fertility is good. Base and residence and stuff. That's all fine and dandy, but legendary is the play. Chemical plants, shampoo, chemical plant souvenirs, hacienda fertilizer. Hacienda fertilizer. We can use that. Gets you saltpeter, tallow, and dynamite. Producing dynamite from hacienda would be really nice. All production buildings, less workforce, less maintenance. Okay. That's a good roll. Self-destruct. Less maintenance, but you get bonus. Is this not backwards? Less income, but more happiness. Oh, I see. But we're going to go with the left route anyway there. And we'll stick with that. CD Lamb got an injury. Fucking hey, CD. He's in my fantasy team. That sucks. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to move on. I'm going to deal with that later. We're under only 7k under our income now.
Makes me want to keep striving.
I could build more obreros. Let's up, or artistas. Let's get a little bit. We have a ton of excess jornaleros. I think what I want to do is make kind of 3 districts here. This is the easiest district to expand because there's more area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, make it an obrero district in the middle. Might have gone overkill there. And we're going to turn this into an artista district. Yes. We're going to need some wood to finish this stuff.
I owe you,
And
boss.
what can I open up to these guys to make sure they have their needs? Let's get some soccer balls, maybe? Beach is easy. Probably can build the beach. The only thing is for you to enjoy the beach, because these guys need beach access. I need to build a big beach. Let's plan our big beach. Here's what we're going to do. Build our little beach road. Take this thing, build it out more. However, I'm sure this doesn't actually need most of this. Only one? Whatever. Build it now. Build you now. Oh my god. All right, you need more range. Let's just get our road to the beach. I'm going to start with just the usual. Let's make sure we just put on, place this here. Turn off our... And I want beach to reach across the island. you do reach very far. There's our nice beach. We'll go and upgrade you and make you look better later, but for now that's fine. Okay. So they all get beach, more coins in return for a place that has only cost 630, so generally just a good thing to have. Also means our Uranoleros will have access to the beach, as
I
will
wouldn't be a
these
rebel if I
guys.
settled for this.
If I turn on soccer balls, do we actually make enough money from the soccer? I think we might. It's close. Soccer balls are pretty easy. Right, like, this doesn't take much. It takes Kook Tech, which we have. And I could get more Kook Tech if I ship some stuff here. So let's do a thing. One schooner. And we're going to do a little route. It's going to be some fertilizer. From here to where we produce Kook Tech. We want to load up fertilizer. We also want to load up steam motors. Or fuel. Can we do fuel? No. Steam motors. Yes. Unload. That. You have fuel of your own. We'll have to get oil from here.
If you don't listen, things are gonna get dangerous. Conditions are
We go
verging
roll
on
with
the
that.
inhumane.
What do you have?
We
You're
have a
doing
right to
escorts.
marine safety.
Flagship ready for orders.
Yeah, we'll do your escort.
Your people, like a wild-eyed mare, are ready to break from their prey.
Attention
whatever.
for the Admiral.
See what this does. And we get rid of this. Okay, that'll get solved. New world. So we're gonna probably need to get some goods shipped over to here. We'll build up the oil fields because it's just worthwhile. We'll probably maybe do our... You don't have commuter piers, right? We actually have to build up the fancy things. Be a public mooring. But yeah, definitely don't see commuting piers as an option here. It has to be done by an airship. One thing I can do, and I probably want to do, is get our
I'd never have put a halfpenny on it.
public mooring.
Ship constructed.
So I think we do need that. Move our repair crane, just like out here. Get us a public moor. And there you go. Costs a little bit of money, but it helps with our countryside, our culture. Overall, pretty fine. Did I get anything bad? Development's fine. We don't care about the expeditions. I'll just share back.
Just take and take, till there's nothing left.
They're starting to get low with George, which is a cause for concern. Share income, we're only 3k under. This is now fixed. What have I done to the game? Have I crashed Anno? Oh, apparently I've triggered a save. Okay. Well, to get these guys more, we would need to... Is it worthwhile to actually worry about their football, soccer ball stuff? Could just disable their soccer ball access. So the next step here is going to be the regional rail. Or I could give them felt instead. That's 2 Uranoleros.
I could simply go to press.
We'll sit with it. We'll see what we have. Let's do a little editing here. I just want to do like do some propaganda.
This change is absolutely...
Do a little bit of propaganda. That's fine. Okay, we're basically even with our shares.
Telling the scruffs.
Barrel likes propaganda. Let's see who else likes propaganda. Do I not have a hospital for you? Thought I did. Right here. Do not reach. You do reach. Just gotta get you there in time. And it's the fact that we have to ship all this stuff through the stone. Okay. That is all right. Okay. So I think we're pretty good with a lot of stuff. I need to check. I did just change this, so I'm probably going to fall victim to it. But I need to make sure our raw consumer goods production problem is like all right between here and Renthoven. Yeah, so we need more beer. Need more beer, need more rum, need more sewing machines, and other assorted goods. How are we doing on, yeah, we'll need to work on those. Let's look at tortillas right away. So we're here and that's easy. Probably have excess in corn. Or almost equal to corn. Okay. Well,
We should go sit in the shade.
here's our corn guy. Can't get the tractor yet, but that's fine. Where is our tortilla guy? Put another one right here. Turn this back on. There is our corn, or tortillas, now met. More cigars, more bombins. More other things. Or beer. That's all gonna have to be next episode stuff. We'll go back and fix it, but this is good. We are close to having equilibrium with our share income, and base is going to be a whole thing. I think we're slowly shipping fertilizer to Mbesa. Yeah, you get tobacco. This route here needs to get a little little thing here. This needs to be old or new world trade.
Don't spend it all at once.
So I'm actually gonna, instead of doing another thing of wood, let's load the steam engines and unload them in Tabarim. It's gonna be a very weird route because it's coming from the new world, but it saves me a clipper, right? It does. Quick check route might need to expand. But slowly it's going to give me all I need here to come back and revisit it. Because we're probably facing shortages on a lot of stuff. And that's expected after having mass upgraded everybody. We'll work on that. Here comes only 2k above us. We have excess research points. We're spending it on random shit. Which is fine. All crops, less maintenance, bonus productivity. Wonderful. I think that's the one we go with here. Animal farms, bonus productivity, parkas, chance of fire.
We can afford to invite
Hello?
some of these visiting experts to join us permanently.
Well, it's gotta be the maintenance cost ones. Oh, this is actually really good. Instead of goulash, it does pigs. But we gotta go for the legendary. We could probably buy that guy for free. Tucker Factory, fried plantain kitchen, and ice cream produces rum and sugar. Well, that's the one we gotta go with. Every time. We'll do this one more time. See, the airship guy I don't really
Now
like.
have the required permit to expand the campus.
But unless these ones suck. Sugarcane makes cocoa, Cooktek, and cotton. That's a lot that you make. Get the legendary guy just because he's legendary. I gotta live by that.
Vegetable.
And we'll get the dolphin stuff. Okay, we're working on getting all this stuff identified. It's gonna be a long process. Eventually we'll get it done. Whatever. We'll go ahead and call this one here. It's gonna be a slow and steady focus on buying out barrel shares, among other things. And I want to get this island done and then make sure everybody is happy with me. right? Because we're starting to trend a little bit low, and it's the share stuff. It's causing us a little bit of problems.
I never needed any.
But I can get enough back from George where it doesn't matter, and our money is, we're pretty flush with cash, right? So we don't have to worry about anything there. We want to make sure one of our schooners is over here.
Coordinates plotted.
You're not going to have much for me. You do have stuff, but like I don't need it. And once we've reached stability in the new world, the old world, and in Besa, after doing our recent upgrade, plenty of upgrades, it's going to be time to go and do sunken treasures and push for investors, which is the last like base game stuff, right? And we're not going to worry about doing anything with the scholars. We'll circle back to the scholars. We'll just do this in the background. We have enough to where we can hit everything by base, and it's just kind of an extra passive is how I'm viewing it here. So we won't worry too much about that, even though we're going to have a lot of workforce be used up somewhere. Where did that workforce originate from? Is that because I did an upgrade? Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's what we're in it for.
We'll circle back to that. But yeah, I'll call this one here. I'll call this one here. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've been Sean Spoo Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.